pumping crowd noise.
All right, getting the stream started soon. Hello? No, I think. Welcome to this Friday night scrimmage. This will be our first look at the St. Christopher's basketball team this year as they take on Richmond High School of the Arts. Tal, what can you tell us about some of the new faces on the court this year?
Yeah, so we've got a really solid team, it looks like, this year. We've got people coming back from last year with a really strong team that ended up on a really great team last year with a really great season. We've got a lot of new guys with a lot of potential. So we're looking at some big returners like Darius Gray, Evie Brandon, who absolutely killed it last year on the varsity team, led us to a really great season as juniors, seniors now. And we got new guys too. We got Damari Smith, 9th grader, brand new this year, really promising recruit, really looking great. It's really great to have him playing for the Saints. And then 8th grader Alex Churchwell too, bring a super young face to the team.
Thank you, Tal. Saints inbound the ball after a nice defensive stop. Damari Smith will take it up. Mental error will result in a penalty for St. Christopher's. These are the kind of mistakes that it's okay to see earlier in the season. This team is still figuring out their chemistry, figuring out their flow. Bulldogs will take the ball. Aggressive defense from Nate Roberts and Evie Brandon. The 3 ball rebounded by Damari Smith.
Saints continuing to play some aggressive defense here.
Rebound from Colin Johnson, and Evie Brandon will take it up the court.
Evie Brandon, one of the super strong returners from last year, hoping to make an even bigger imprint on the team as a senior.
Saints setting up the offense, slowing it down noticeably from last drive. And Brandon's shot just misses.
Another unfortunate loss of possession from Damari Smith there, but it's early in the season. First couple minutes of the first game in scrimmage. These are the kind of things you're trying to work out here. hope for a really good season afterwards.
And Brown inbounds it after he takes the charge. Aggressive defense pays off for Jamari Smith. And Nate Roberts finishes in the paint.
Giving a little sneak peek at the season here with that aggressive defense. Seems to be paying off pretty well for the Saints, though.
This Saints defense is not letting anything pass them tonight. Shot from Brady White, and he drains it.
Yeah, Brady's another great returner from last year. Looking for an experienced team with great players. He's definitely one of the guys you're looking for.
There'll be another penalty on Smith. He's going to take a quick break.
8th grader Alex Churchwell is in the game.
Also in the game now is senior Connor Welch and number 11 Ollie Davila. We expect to see a lot of St. Chris guys rotating in and on and off the bench tonight as they try to figure out what they want the starting five to look like for the rest of the season.
Timeout to open up the game from the Bulldogs.
And Brady Burnett is going to inbound the ball for St. Christopher's after that quick timeout. Aggressive defense from the Bulldogs.
Churchwell with the 2. Saints open it up to a quick, relatively steep lead, 9-0 to start. Still, this aggressive defense from the Saints keeps paying off. Still no points led up to the Bulldogs.
Churchwell's pass to Welch just misses. That'll bring about a substitution for the Bulldogs. A little too aggressive there from Burnett. And Brandon steals it. Davila with the finish.
What a great play. What another one coming from that super aggressive defense. Building up an 11-0 lead to start.
And a foul on the floor after the shot. from number 2, Fancy, who will get the Bulldogs' first points of the night. Churchwell with the rebound. Smith will take it up. Aggressive paint play. Aggressive drive to the rim from Brandon. And he will take his shots. Brandon's shot, second shot, doesn't even touch the rim. Weiss taking it up for the Bulldogs. Smith draws foul after he steals.
Brown will go in for Whites for the Bulldogs.
Saints moving the ball around, looking for an open shot.
Michael Sleeker, another new addition to the varsity team, is on the court.
Under a lot of shot pressure, Connor Welch just misses. And the shot is good.
Long two from the Bulldogs.
Ollie Davel and Smith break up the fast break. To Michael Sleeker. And the shot just misses. More Iron Curtain defense from the Saints. And Davel will take it up. Smith has a shot. It'll hit the rim. Coming on for the Saints now, Colin Johnson, Nate Roberts, and Brady Burnett. Amari Smith, Ollie Davel, and Connor Welch will be taking a break. Pass just misses. There'll be a turnover.
Three-pointer from Brown is good. Brings the Saints lead down to 2 possessions.
Saints looking for an opening in this defense here. Brandon will take a shot. Good rebound from Roberts as he puts it back up for 2 points. Oh,
Intentionally hit off the Bulldogs out of bounds. Saints will keep it.
good awareness play from Colin Johnson there. Hamble Jones will call a timeout for the Saints.
Saints are looking pretty good out here to start the season. Very, very aggressive is the key takeaway, I feel like. Both on defense and really barreling in on offense. Drawing those fouls, really getting deep in the paint, and taking some smart threes.
I agree, Tal, but I see them slow down their offense a little bit after the Bulldogs have really tightened up their defense and overall gameplay.
Definitely taking a much more concentrated look at it, approaching it, conservatively. So it's still a lot of game to play. Can't leave it all in the court in the first quarter.
That timeout ends. On now for the Saints. E.B. Brandon, Colin Johnson, Maury Smith, Brady Burnett, and Nate Roberts. Brandon will take it up.
Saints are taking their time out here, trying to wind down the clock with the first quarter.
Looks like Coach Jones is happy with them just waiting. They need to take a shot soon. Burnett from behind the arc. And the ball drops. Was that before the clock ran out? We will see. Looks like that good clock-beating shot from Burnett will be counted. As the Saints Bulldogs take a quick break before starting the second period. And the Bulldogs will take the ball to start the second period.
Pretty experienced set of guys coming out for the Saints here. 4 of our 5 players starting the second quarter are returning from last year.
All seniors with the exception of Smith, who's going to the rim. Oh! He'll just miss that dunk. But it looks like he will take his shots. All seniors on the court now, with the exception of Burnett, who's a junior, and Smith, a freshman.
First free throw narrowly misses. little too aggressive from Nate Roberts there.
Saints continue ramping up their aggressive defense. Foul from Burnett, but he won't back down.
Saints may be weary. A lot of their really good players, or most aggressive players, are getting a lot of fouls every game.
Finding a hole in the defense is number 5, Brown from the Bulldogs. An impressive drive to the basket. Brandon has a shot, and it swishes. Another long ball for Elijah Brandon. More aggressive defense from Roberts and Burnett. And Smith will grab the
steal
ball.
for the Saints.
And Burnett finishes through the foul.
Very physical play there.
Little deliberation between the referees here. Looks like the officials called that foul on the floor. Brandon will inbounds it. Miscommunication between Roberts and Burnett there. The Saints will get another shot at possession.
Third time's a charm, bringing the ball up here. And they'll turn the ball over again to the Bulldogs.
Frustrating drive for the Saints there. And he drains the three. That was shot by Weish. Colin Johnson to the rim, and that ball will go in.
White again, bringing the ball down the court. Coming right off the hot three-pointer. Brown just missed it from the corner. And Roberts pick up the rebound.
And the Saints just lose it out of bounds.
Welch, Churchwell, and Davila will come in.
White has the ball again, taking it up for the Bulldogs.
Ball will get back to the Saints.
Illegal push from the offense. Looks like Brady Burnett is going to come in for Nate Roberts. We'll take his 5. Another miscommunication there. Emil Jones being very patient on the sideline with his players here. Excellent defense from Connor Welch there.
And to force it out of bounds, Saints ball.
Dabble to Brandon. Welch to the paint. Churchwell just misses his shot. Weiss puts it up again and drains it one more time.
Very, very aggressive deep three there. A little surprised to see him went for it from that far out. He's probably a good 5 feet behind the line.
Saints looking to respond here. An aggressive three from Brandon himself, but it'll be rebounded by the Bulldogs. Good defense for Davila. The shot from Burnett, and it is good.
What a heads-up play from the Saints there. Found the open guy right away.
Looks like the Saints shooters are heating up tonight. And fouls on Alex Churchwell. And Weiss will take his shots. Coming off number 15, Baycott, and 22, Irby. Weiss's second shot hits its mark. Saints will be looking to respond. Welch looking for options. Burnett fires it off.
Near miss there.
Inside the rim.
And a jump ball. Go to the Saints.
Good hustle rebounded from Brandon.
Ball will go right back to the Bulldogs again.
Brandon will be taking 5 as Smith is back in for the Saints.
We'll switch it up for the Bulldogs. Brown taking it down the court.
And another 3. Looks like the Bulldogs are heating up from behind the arc tonight. Welch drives to the paint, but just misses. Foul on the floor. Looks like Connor Welch will be taking shots here. Welch drains his first shot. Those are his first points of the season.
Johnson in for the Saints. Both of them.
Must have been something with all that fried rice he was eating at Beijing on Grove the other night. Freddie Burnett will pass it for the Saints.
Saints get the ball yet again, hoping to build on their 9-point lead.
Davila shoots it, and it is good. And the shooters have been hot tonight.
Really
Scrappy
strong
defense from Colin Johnson.
Yeah, really strong defense. Keep going. It's kind of defense is slowing down a little bit for the Saints, but still really focusing on that aggressiveness. And the Bulldogs talk it over.
The Bulldogs will inbound the ball coming back from that Saints timeout.
Straight into the three-pointer. Weiss is good again.
Burnett taking it up. Smith considers the shot. Broken up, but Johnson recovers it. Back to Smith. Burnett.
Churchwell lefts it up, and Weiss.
What a block from Colin Johnson.
What a block right there. That's how you play aggressive defense.
Johnson will come from out of nowhere to block that shot. And that will inbound the ball coming out after that timeout. Bulldogs playing aggressive defense here. Saints having no trouble finding options, and Connor Welch finishes under the rim.
Saints continuing with this smart offense and aggressive defense, finding their open guy fast. That's really great to see during the first scrimmage of the year, first half, being able to have that teamwork there to just actually find your guy.
Drano will take the ball up for the Saints. A deep shot from Smith, but it just misses.
Sleeker is back in for the Saints.
Colin Johnson will be added to the bench. A little less than a minute and a half left in this period. Welch jumps early, but managed to get back in time.
Bulldogs coach sounds like he's really focusing on speed here and may have rushed that shot there. Burnett, though, really close on it.
A good block from Burnett. Sleeker fumbles it, but recovers and passes to Burnett. Drive to the rim for Burnett. Recovered by Welch, and he scores. That will increase the Saints' lead to 11. Weiss does good work in the paint, but misses as the Saints will take the ball back up. Welch goes down, but it looks like he's all right.
And that'll be the half. Saints are up 35-25 over the Richmond High School of the Arts.
Board.
EB.
Elijah EB Brandon.
EB Brandon.
Elijah Brandon.
Either Ron or EB.
Are you gonna catch them all? EB. Yeah, it's probably EB. Maybe Ron. If Ron showed up today.
Ron Johnson or Elijah Brandon?
EB for sure.
EB.
James Signeri.
EB.
Elijah Brandon.
Elijah Brandon.
Definitely EB. Ron Johnson.
EB Brandon.
Elijah Brandon. Nick Parker.
Yeah, Nick Parker.
Nick Parker. EB Brandon. EB.
Jack Purcell.
Jack Purcell.
Jack Purcell.
EB. EB.
about to say EB. EB. Elijah or Ron? EB or Ron? Who was always
Jerron Johnson.
Alright, EB.
Jerron Johnson.
EB.
Every single time, bro.
Who is always the last out the locker room? Me? Who is last? Who's always last out the locker room? Me. Each day, but EB. Bro, I can call the most one here, bro. That's gonna be like Rick. Ron, bro. Ron. So why am I the last guy out? I mean, it's a bad day for me. I came out. Just came out late. I had the body sore. What else? And yeah, no excuse, but I'm not always the latest one out. I'll say Ron, Isaiah, Makai, or DG. Them three I was late. So that's it. Yeah.
Coming back from this halftime, Bulldogs start with the ball. That'll be a foul on Colin Johnson.
Starting out second half again, super aggressive. Didn't really work out for us there, but it seemed to work out as a whole pretty well in the first.
Weiss is going to take it up.
Weiss looked really good in the first half for the Bulldogs. I think he had 3 really deep threes. And there's another for the Bulldogs.
Nice shot from number 20, who played in the entirety of the JV game earlier today. Brady responds quickly. Absolutely draining that deep shot.
That'll be Saints ball. I'm sorry, Bulldogs ball.
Another shot from number 20, but he misses this time. Burnett driving to the rim. That shot is heavily contested as it doesn't go in. Good defense from Brandon, who's just right place at the right time. Smith setting up the offense. Deep shot from Burnett. And he hits another 3.
That was a really, really good shot from Burnett. He was way behind the line there. Really pretty. Building the lead to 14.
Saints steal it. Smith going to the rim. And he finishes nicely. Almost dunked it there. Lunging for the ball is Smith.
And Damari tried for that one. Almost had it too. Caught him off guard a little bit, but couldn't finish it off.
More aggressive defense from the Saints.
They'll stay with the Bulldogs. Really, really boxed him in there. Left him no choice but to hope an inbound would go well for him. Bulldogs inbounded way back.
Brown taking up for the Saints, but he's unable to get his shot off before the clock buzzes.
E.B. Brandon will inbound it to Damari Smith for the Saints.
Freshman Smith has been getting a lot of playing time tonight. It's looking like Coach Jones is going to try to focus on Damari this season. He's a young player to develop.
Yeah, and in a scrimmage, it's really important to get the young guys, unexperienced guys.
Another
at
three
least
for Burnett.
At least
And
for
he's
this
been lights
team,
out tonight.
you gotta really hammer down getting these new guys to the team used to the varsity play. Smart play there for the Bulldogs. Found the gaps.
Looks like a timeout will be called. Emil Jones called that timeout. Saints will take the ball back up after that short timeout.
It'll be
Long
Smith to
timeout,
Brandon
rather.
this time.
Nate Roberts in the paint. And the ball will go in. He will also take one shot.
Really great and one there. Really showing the importance of taking the aggressive play, especially for Nate Roberts on the offense.
Roberts winds up. And he'll miss that free throw, but come away with the 2 points. Brown slips. Welch is fighting for the ball. The Bulldogs recover.
Just before the buzzer there.
Burnett just misses this time. Welch from mid-range. Smith puts it back up, but to no avail. Saints will finish a long drive of shooting for the Saints. On the positive side, there was a lot of good rebounding going on there. Speaking of rebounds, Connor Welch catches the ball. Burnett takes it up. Brennan's shot barely misses.
That'll be another foul on the Bulldogs. Got Davila and Churchwell coming in for the Saints. And a number of substitutions for the Bulldogs as well.
Davila passes it to Burnett, who goes for the shot and makes it. He will also take one. Burnett's free throw is good.
Steals off the three-point play there. Weiss will continue to bring it down for the Bulldogs.
Welch's defense gets a little too aggressive. They managed to break up the Bulldogs' rhythm. And number 11, Gordon, travels, resulting in a turnover. Shot from Churchwell.
Near miss.
Bulldogs setting it up now. A deep three shot. And it goes in. This has been a night of deep three balls.
That deep three has been working really hot for the Bulldogs. Haven't seen too much else. They're down 19, but those deep threes just keep coming and coming.
Welch works hard under the basket. They'll call a travel on him. deep shot again. This time it misses.
Rebound for Davila.
Bleeker to Burnett. Burnett drives and makes his mid-range shot. Another 2 points for the Saints.
Ball to
Sleeker
Michael
taking the ball
Sleeker.
all the way up. Churchwell's shot is no good. High effort play by Davila there, but it doesn't pay off. Good defense in the paint from Connor Welch. Subs coming in for the Saints after that charge penalty.
Roberts, Johnson, Brandon, and Smith coming in. Switching out a whole lot of the team here. A lot of those guys been on the court for a good couple minutes, so.
Churchwell, Davila, Welch, and Burnett will take a break. Good breakup from Smith, who goes up. And another high-ranging layup. Weiss misses this time. Some sweet ball handling from Colin Johnson there. Saints looking to hold on to the ball until the end of the period. Brandon hurries to the rim and gets fouled.
Foul with 2.1 seconds left. Saints look at 2. Anley with a chance to get the ball back. Makes the first.
Brandon drains his second shot.
Bulldogs will have a quick second to try to pull something off here at the end of the quarter.
Bulldogs go for a last second shot. The clock winds down too fast. And we'll go to the break. The Saints will start with the ball for this final period of the night. Nice ball handling from Smith who tries to set up the offense. A more aggressive defense from the Bulldogs resulting in a near fumble. The deep shot from the net just misses. Looks like there was a shot clock issue there. Bulldogs coach a little upset about that scoreboard mishap. Johnson under the basket. And he gets fouled. And will take his two.
First shot is good. As is the second. Saints will pull the lead up even more to 27.
Brown just misses. Brandon's pass is broken up. Bit of an interesting spot call from the ref there.
Bulldogs will add 2 to their score with pretty impressive play there coming down the court.
The foul is called on number 1, Shelton. Amari Smith handles the ball and makes it past his man. Nice move from Nate Roberts. He finishes for a layup.
Nearly like uncontested layup there. You've seen the Bulldogs playing some pretty aggressive defense since, you know, first couple minutes in the first quarter. Seemed to abandon it there.
Brown is playing more aggressive defense on Smith. Back to Roberts. And they will call the travel on number 24, Nate Roberts. Never mind, that travel call was on Damari. They said he picked it up and put it back down. Brandon overshoots. Free ball is no good. Aggressive move in the paint from Brandon. And the officials will call that charge.
Ball will go to the Bulldogs. That's Brandon's first foul of the night. For how aggressive the team's been playing and how much he's been playing this game, that's pretty impressive. Stayed only 1 foul.
Brown puts the rebound back up for 2 points. Burnett dribbling past his man into the paint. And no foul is called.
Yet again, tipped by Damari Smith. And the Saints capitalize on it.
Brown makes the floater. And the Saints will call a timeout. That'll be a full 1 minute. Looks like Connor Welch is going to inbound it to St. Christopher's.
We also got junior Graham Judd in the game for the first time. Rounding out 5 with Alex Churchwell, Ali Davila, and Michael Sleeker. Wow, starting off right with some very physical play there.
Churchwell goes down, but looks all right.
It's going to be a foul on the Bulldogs.
Davila dribbling. Officials will call that travel on Connor Welch. They seem to think he moved that pivot foot. Brown tries to find a hole. The foul was called on Churchwell.
It's Churchwell's third foul of the night. Roberts in the game.
Graham Judd.
Burnett will come in for Sleeker as well.
Welch looking for a passing opportunity.
Bulldogs playing a press. Down 24 with 4 minutes left.
Davila controlling the ball. Churchwell nearly loses it. Keeps his composure. Roberts making a big body move in the pace and will take a shot on top of it.
Yeah, another and one for the Saints. Playing aggressive is really paying off.
Nate Roberts using all of his height and strength there. Robert's shot is no good, but rebounded by Welch. But Churchwell, who finishes.
Really good move from the Saints there. Really good job. Turn that into a 4-point play.
Another
And that three
three-point
is
shot
sunk.
for number 20. Roberts went up again, but lost it this time. Another three for number 20.
Another deep three from Parker. He's on fire tonight.
The underclassman has been a lights-out shooter. Burnett fights through more violent defense for his layup. Roberts coming off the court. Colin Johnson will be subbed in for him.
And Burnett turns into yet another 3-point play.
A hard-fought 3 points of that. Burnett will take as well and break. Weiss taking it up again.
Three is just missed from the Bulldogs. Smith will take it back up the court for the Saints.
Fancy move by Smith.
And Brandon with the layup with some aggressive defense coming at him too. And Smith takes it again.
Smart pass to Brandon, but too fast to finish. Lots of good rebounds by the Saints, but they need to find a way to score here. And they do with Damari Smith. A good drive to the basket will give the Saints another 2 points.
Damari, his first game with the Saints, he's killing it. He's really moving in on defense. He's getting so many steals and taking so many fast breaks down, and just being a really great player for us so far. The Saints have got a really good balance of new guys, really promising new guys, and some veterans too. They really know how to play ball for the Saints. So it should hopefully be a really good year.
A little over 2 minutes left. The Bulldogs will take the ball.
Horn is in for the Saints, as is Sleeker, Davila, Churchwell, and Judd.
Impressive drive to the basket there from Brown. Graham Judd passes to Churchwell. The shot from Matthew Horn. Almost gets his own rebound, but just slips.
Again, with a whole lot of really great rebounds for the Saints. The ball will go to the Bulldogs, though. Just over a minute left in the game. Saints still hold a pretty solid lead.
Judd breaks it up. Gets a little too close.
It's a very good aggressive defense, going with the game plan there, but maybe a little too aggressive. And the rebound is in for 2 for the Bulldogs.
Davila is picking it up.
We're into the final minute.
Loses control, but just for a second. Michael Sleeker looking to do some work.
Heavy, heavy defense from the Bulldogs here. It's some of the heaviest we've seen tonight.
Back to Grant Judd. He finds Michael Sleeker.
And the ball will go to the Richmond High School for the Arts. With 37 seconds left, just over the amount of the shot clock.
It looks like the officials called that an illegal screen on Ollie Davila. Brown drives to the basket and passes out. 3 is no good. Good defense in the paint from Grant Judd there.
And finally, Churchill with the rebound. He'll drive down. And the ball will stay with the Saints. Just under 12 seconds on the clock. Time for one more possession. Shot clock is off. And Judd with the layup. Couldn't get the buzzer beater, and that'll do it. St. Christopher Saints win the first scrimmage of the year over the Richmond High School for the Arts, 78-51.
A lot of good play out there. Exciting work from young players, as well as some returning favorites like Elijah Brandon. Looks like it'll be a good season this year.